Greetings folks. Today I am going to show you how to stretch a canvas using a large stretcher frame and some prime cotton canvas. The tools I have are electric stapler, tape measure, wire cutters, little tack hammer, framing square. Alright, so the first thing we do, we've already put our 4 parts of the stretcher frame together. You probably are all familiar with these. This is a slightly heavier version because it's a 60-inch canvas. I don't usually stretch my own canvas. I usually paint on Danish plywood or some of the equivalent of that. But I have a special project in mind. It takes a large canvas or a large panel. So I'm going to stretch my own. This has been used before. A failed painting, so I got rid of it. Going to use it again. So we check our squareness with the framing square and adjust accordingly till it suits us. Check all of it. All right. This will come out a little bit. Make sure that your corners stay intact. Yep. You check it. Yep, all good. One more way to check it if you don't have a framing square is to measure corner to corner. And I got 64 5/8. Oops. What do we got over here? 64 3/8. So we move it a little bit. Check it again. So forth. 64 1/2, and I'm going to get 64 1/2 with any luck. Perfect. All right. So don't need that anymore. Don't need that anymore. So we'll put those aside somewhere else in the chaos of the studio. All right. So let's see. Put these aside. And what I'm going to do is flip the frame over because these stretcher strips have a raised edge, and that goes against the canvas. The canvas I have with the prime side facing down. I'm going to center the canvas, and the way I stretch a canvas is I fold over. I don't like to stretch on the outside edge because sometimes things don't get framed. I fold over and staple on the back. So electric stapler, I think it's called a T50 staple. It's a fairly good large staple. And we hit the staple in there. Go to the opposite side, pull it nice and tight, not so much that you're stressing the canvas. Put a staple in it. Then I might move to the right, about 2 inches, to the left, a couple of inches, back on the other side. Again, I'm going to pull down and this way slightly. Same thing over here. All right. Then we go to the ends. Pull once again, tight. Hit it once. On the other side, one time. And then again, we move down a couple inches in either direction. Both ends. And if we flip it up, ideally, I don't know if you can see it, but what we want to have is a diamond pattern where it's pulled tight in these sections, and then you'll see the ripples in the outside corner. So you just, that in mind, you just take your time, work along a couple inches at a time, back and forth. Okay, and then we rotate, go back to the other side. You don't want to just do all one side because you'll have all the canvas pulled like this, and then it just doesn't work. So you want to work your way. Again, a couple staples down each side. And I'm going to run out of staples, I'm sure, and I'll be, I see them, okay. Then here we go, back to the end, pull it nice and tight. Again, this way, that way, away from from the center. Back to here. Go. And we just keep on going. Now I'm going to go about 4 staples here because we've got this length, this long canvas. All right, so we want to work that a little bit. Come down here. Whatever you're doing, you want to be consistent. So in other words, here we go. Gotta flip it around again. Give it a pull. Oops, add a staple. So since I have no assistant, I never do apparently, I gotta go get my own staples. Here we go. Okay. There's the side. Fill her up. As many as it will take. Of course, it's fight me. Come on now. It's gonna be one of those days, isn't it? Okay. You'd think I'd remember how to do this. Well, I haven't used a stapler for a long time, so that's my excuse. All right, here we go. Technical difficulties aside, we're off and running. Here we go. Couple more. Did I do the right number? Yes, okay. Oops. Come on. It's just not my day for staplers. Wow. There we go. And we're off again. Till the next problem arises, which it just did. It misfired again. But I do like to use these electric staplers. Long ago gave up trying to pull that heavy duty hand stapler. They're just too challenging on the players these days. All right, so we're moving along. Maybe a couple more on the length. Around the barn, so to speak. Oh, come on now. Way to the ends. Sometime today would be nice. Okay. Just keep on going. Ignore the difficulty. And just keep on working it. Huh. Here. Okay, so we're getting down to the ends. Gotta go maybe one more here. Maybe 3. Oh, come on now. Let's just change the staples. Maybe we got cantankerous staples. How's it go? Here we go. One more time. Here we go. There we go. All right. Shift around again. Fell on the floor. Sometimes it hurts. Yep, of course it did. I wasn't kidding. I hope it worked once. Okay, guys, it's going to be back to the hand stapler one of these days. Or get a new stapler. Wow. And this is where this tool comes in because it's misfire and I got a staple kind of half in, so pull it out, get rid of it. Hit on the floor again. Darn magneto, or whatever it's called. Okay. Yeah. All right. That's like they got to be cleaned once in a while. Here we go. One more time. And we'll get through this sooner or later. All right. So we're getting down to the end. So we check, make sure we're getting a nice smooth surface. We kind of are. So we got to go back to these ends and really pull on those. Really pull on them tight. Make sure you get the waves or the ripples out of the front. Okay. Almost there. I would say at least the stapler is finally starting to work, but it's probably gonna curse it. Alright, so we're pretty much near the end. So what we do is we tuck these corners. This is a horizontal painting, so I'm gonna try to hide the tuck in the side here. Fold it over, tuck it towards the top, and fold the top like that. Okay, so you gotta do it this way so you can see a little bit better. Alright, so you got all this fluff here. So you can smooth this out, wrap it around, curl it, tuck it like that. So you get that nice little seam like that. And then you gotta go back here, hold it, kind of, again, pulling tight, come in here, open this up, fold over what you got, make sure it stays nice. Clean that up. A few extra staples. So, like that. So we get a nice corner. And we do that around all the edges. Once again, see, I'll do it this way so you can see again. Smooth out the side. Okay. Fold, tuck it in a little bit, and fold over the top. Using your fingers to manipulate. So you get a nice flat corner there. Yeah, come in here, couple of staples on the side. Again, still pulling tight. Make sure it's where you want it. Ripple free, all right, hallelujah. Doesn't always work that way. Once again, back to the corner, tuck in this side, fold over the top. One too many staples. All right, so back to our side cutters. Pull out a staple. Got a little too close to the corner here, and I can't manipulate what's left of the canvas. Come on now. All right, so here we go. Smooth it up, tuck it in, fold it over like that. One last time. Takes a little practice to do this, but you do a few and you're home free. Almost. Almost. There we go. Perfect. Okay, a couple more. All right. All done. Perfect. Nice heavy strips. You don't have to need a brace in the middle. And all the staples are on the back. You can actually paint the sides. You wouldn't even have to frame a panel like this. So there you go. An absolutely smooth, perfect, ripple-free surface. Thank you for watching. And I guess I got to do a painting now. So bye all. Yes, I'm still here, turning off the camera.